Ooh. Ooh. Beautiful. Pammy, 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 there's too many wires. How are you? Oh. Hello everyone. So today I have spaghetti with tomato sauce and spinach. Chocolate milk and cookies. So yeah, let's eat. It's only like 10 a.m. and I've already gotten tomato sauce on myself. I've been having so much trouble with my bangs lately. Well, always. The first time I had bangs was when I was around 13. I just thought they were like the best thing ever. The issue though is my hair's like really thick and curly, so it doesn't want to stay in bangs. When I wake up, it's always every which way. And I'm like trying to get it wet and fix it. Come on, focus camera. Ooh. I remember I asked my mother if she could take me to get bangs cut. And she was like really worried about it. She was like, no, bangs are to hide an ugly forehead. You can't get bangs. It'll hide your forehead. She was like, they're for older women with ugly foreheads, or for children with ugly foreheads. But by that age, I was kind of used to my mother saying stuff like that, so I was just like, well, I really want to get bangs, and she was like, okay, fine. And she sort of caught on to the idea and started looking at pictures, and she's like, oh, doesn't Audrey Hepburn look so good with these bangs? So anyway, over winter break, my mother took me to the hair salon to get my bangs cut. It was my first time at a hair salon, because normally my mother just cut my hair at home. But she hadn't really cut bangs before, so she was worried she'd mess them up. So yeah, she took me to the hair salon, and you know, they shampooed my hair and all that. And so she cut my bangs based on a picture we brought in from the internet. I remember I got a little freaked out when she was cutting it. Because my hair didn't seem to be going in the shape of bangs. Like, I don't know, I kind of wanted that sort of cool straight across bangs look, but it's not really possible with my hair. And the hairstylist was trying to do that by like blow drying my hair and then curling it like this. Ooh. Which looked awful. It's hard to explain, but it didn't look good, and I was like, I didn't want to look like I had those bangs from like, I don't know, like the 20s or 30s, you know? Maybe 40s, I don't know, where they had the bangs like, ooh. Yeah, like a 20s or 30s children's movie, or like a 90s anime. But eventually she got them into a okay shape, and I was pretty happy with it. And then I remember I went home and I was pretty happy with it, and I sat down on the couch to read a book and I fell asleep. And while I was asleep, my little sister came over and pulled my bangs really hard. I was so mad. Like, don't spoil my new look. And so yeah, after winter break, I went back to school. Oh yeah, and I remember the hairstylist telling me, so like I had this really, really long hair at the time. And she was like, make sure you don't let your bangs get mixed into your hair because they might get lost. That was how much hair I had. I was like, what the hell? All those people with that straight, thin, stick straight hair, they don't have to do that. Rip off. But anyway, so I went back to school, and I told some of my friends that I was gonna get bangs. And I remember I was in English class with one friend, and she was like, oh, it's so cute. I remember everyone at school was sort of like always commenting on my hair because this was like 2011 or whatever, and at the time it was really, really in to have super straight hair, and if you didn't have super straight hair, you straightened it. But I didn't straighten my hair. I don't know, I was like behind for a 12-year-old. Like all the 12-year-olds were doing all this stuff, and I was just like, maybe like for a party I'd have my older sister straighten my hair. So people would always give me these sort of backhanded compliments like, oh, you'd look so pretty if you straightened your hair. Like, I think, like, I mean, I know you're 12, but like, are you thinking at all? These cookies remind me of the cookies in the Melanie Martinez Pity Party video. I don't even like that song. It just occurred to me. But I was really happy to have bangs. Although I remember I was a little upset because I had a crush on this girl, and in English class she was talking to a friend of mine, and I think she thought she was out of earshot or whatever, and she was like complaining about my bangs. She was like, I liked it better the other way. And I was like, come on. Aww. Like, I got this haircut and my crush doesn't like it? middle school. I remember, I don't know if it's like that anymore, but when I was at that age, it was like girls were like really into braiding each other's hair during class. Teachers hated it for some reason. I don't know, I think it's sweet. But I think they didn't want students touching each other. But I don't know, it was like really comforting, like if the teacher was reading in class. Or like during a lecture or movie. We'd braid each other's hair. If I were a teacher, I wouldn't have minded. Like, even if it technically goes against the school handbook or whatever. Like, I think it's a good thing. It's like bonding. I don't know, like I think it sort of shows that you care about someone when you're doing their hair. I don't know. Maybe it's some kind of like thing, like you know how monkeys do each other's hair? Well, not the way humans do, but like they'll take bugs out or clean it. Especially like, I don't know, the mothers with the baby monkeys. Well, I've spent like 15 minutes just talking about hair. Last cookie. It's actually chewier than it looks. But yeah, since then I always like to have bangs. Even if I wake up and they're all like, Okay, so I'm done eating. See you next